It's Cookie Lab.
Hi, and welcome to Cookie Lab. I'm Jill.
And I'm Chris. And Jill, I have a new friend.
Oh?
Yes. As you know, I am a diving parent.
You just pitch yourself in front of the children to protect them from harm.
It's like a helicopter parent,
but much more exciting.
No. My child is a college springboard diver.
I know.
Yes. And so we sit in the stands and we watch. And he is now a junior. And every year they try
How did that happen so fast, by the way? The college years go very fast.
Well, I think we're in season 4 of Cookie Lab,
right?
Approaching season 5.
Cookie Lab University. We're going to have degrees soon.
Yeah! We will soon be working on our PhD in
PhDs.
cookies, PhCs. Philosophy of cookies.
That's it.
We sit in the stands and we watch, and every year they try to recruit new divers. And this year we've recruited a new diver from Cincinnati, Ohio. His parents, Jeff and Jonna, are also from Cincinnati. And they come and they drive to Philadelphia to see all the meets. And we sit together, and we've gone out to dinner together, and they learned about Cookie Lab.
Okay, and what do they think?
And they said, you have to try this cookie from Cincinnati called Busken's Iced Tea Cookie.
Ooh! A tea cookie that is iced, or is it an iced tea cookie? Because iced tea is my favorite beverage.
Is an iced tea cookie.
Okay, maybe I need to invent the iced tea cookie. But please go on.
Yeah. So they described it to me, and one of the things that Busken's is famous for is their butter cookie.
Okay.
That's round and it's iced, and they put on it, decorate it with a picture of a presidential candidate.
Oh, sure. And then you can choose, and they see whether the voting matches. As Ohio goes, so goes the nation?
Yeah, since 1984, Busken's has made these cookies. Their unofficial vote tally has correctly predicted the winner in 9 out of 10 elections, making them a viral sensation, and maybe the starter of that
Tradition, yeah.
But anyways, that's not what he sent us. He brought us a cookie. Some cookies.
From Busken's?
From Busken's. And would you like to... It is on our cookie platter.
Oh, okay. This is the Busken's cookie.
This is the Busken's
Now, you're
cookie.
offering it to me because it is glutinous.
It is a glutinous cookie.
It looks like a marshmallow on top. It looks like an Italian cookie, like a spritz shape, cookie... what do you call it? Press?
From
Cookie
a cookie
press, like a
press,
flour, some very colorful sprinkles, and then a dollop of white hard icing that looks sort of like a marshmallow, but you're telling me it's frosting.
Yeah, it's just icing. Yeah. And so these are all the rage. In fact, we got a box of them and sent a picture to a friend of ours who lives in Cincinnati. And she said, "Where are you?"
She wanted to meet you for coffee.
Yeah, she knew that it was a Busken's iced tea cookie. So
Okay.
Here's the story behind them.
Yes, I want to know.
All right. Busken's has a great presence in Cincinnati. They are now sold in the supermarket. They're a huge,
Is it a bakery
huge
or
Cincinnati bakery cookie. And in the late 1800s, Clem Busken left Cincinnati for Oklahoma to sell Fleischmann's yeast.
Oh, they still have that today?
They still have it today,
Yeah.
but apparently they used to go like in their horse and buggy.
The yeast man is coming.
The yeast man is coming, yeah. But sales had their challenges, so Clem turned to the bakery business when he found that a bakery on his Oklahoma yeast route was for sale.
Okay.
Clem knew little of baking, but since the previous owner was willing to train him, why not make a go of it?
Okay.
The whole family worked in the bakery, including the kids, but his young son, Joseph C. Busken, never really warmed to the idea of getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, the bakers get up so early.
By the time Joe became a young man, he'd had enough of the dusty flour, greasy shortening, and aroma of salt rising bread to last
sounds like
a lifetime.
heaven to me.
Yeah, right?
Except for the waking up early.
Yeah. After marrying his sweetheart Daisy, just wonderful names back in the day.
Adorable.
He picked up his belongings, bid his parents goodbye, and returned to Cincinnati to carve his own path through the world. A relative owned a cigar box factory.
Okay.
And offered Joe a job, but the company went under and Joe turned to baking.
So it was something that he knew. He knew how to make it work.
Could have been a life of crime, but no.
Thank goodness.
Baking. He approached a small grocer in East Hyde Park, borrowed $500, which was a small...
A princely sum.
Yeah. From the relative with the failed cigar box company.
I'm just wondering if this is the condensed version. Like,
Yeah.
what level of detail does this go into?
He put an oven in the back of the store, and in 1928...
He wore his black pants and his blue shirt.
He began to sell bread, breakfast sweets, and cookies.
Okay.
He may not have loved baking, but he knew how to do it, and the bakery grew in output and popularity in the 1930s and 40s.
Which is hard to do until wartime, I guess. Mid-40s get...
Yeah, and then you get into the sugar rationing.
Yeah, how did he do
this? Was not an
this?
easy time to grow a company. Well, his son Joe Jr. was his father's shadow. Joe joined the company in 1952, and through hard work and creativity, the family enterprise expanded. In 1962, Joe Busken Sr. bought a failed grocery store and turned it into a beautiful retail store and cafe. Within weeks, the giant bakery was an immense success.
Within weeks?
While they're known for donuts and cakes, their simple iced cookies and classic tea cookies are their staple.
Well, that's a great history that I'm so glad to know.
Yeah. So the idea of a tea cookie is that you have it at tea time, and it's kind of a shortbread butter cookie, crisp enough to dunk in tea or coffee without falling apart. In honor of Clem Busken and Jeff and Jonna, taste the Busken cookie and describe it in great detail.
The frosting is unpleasant. It was kind of like a marshmallow. The cookie itself is delightful. It's got air pockets. It's got flavor, like the classic Italian cookie in texture. Perhaps there's no, almond flavor or anise flavor. It's just more of a plain flavor.
Okay, that's important. That's going to be important.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good with the one bite.
You're not a huge fan of the Busken cookie.
I think it's the frosting.
frosting.
I don't know.
Everybody in my family likes them a lot. They're huge frosting
They didn't
fans.
say. Well, I mean, I'm a frosting fan. I don't know. Should I try again?
Try again.
No, it's unpleasant. It's like a marshmallow.
Too much frosting.
No offense, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I personally would prefer it without that glob.
Okay.
It's excellent without the glob. I would think it would be excellent.
Okay. So now I was challenged to make this cookie once again in our cookie challenges, which Jill set herself on with the chocolate chip cookie from last week. This week, I was challenged to do this cookie on
Recreate
Cookie
this,
Lab by Jeff and Jonna. So
now, was there a recipe that you were able to... No, you had to just do it.
no copycat recipe. So this one, I had the cookie in front of me.
Yes, that helps.
I couldn't taste the
You couldn't eat it, no.
I had to rely on other people.
Mm-hmm.
They said, there's a flavor that we can't describe in it. And I was like, well, is it vanilla? Is it almond? They're like, it might be a combination of the two.
Okay.
So this cookie, it's kind of like a butter cookie. I went with a butter cookie, which has an even ratio of sugar and butter, and then twice as much flour.
Wow.
Because they describe this cookie as rich. And so I used 3 eggs.
Oh.
And so I had to use a lot of flour.
Yeah.
My delicious flour.
The super fine My Delicious
flour. Yeah. Almond extract and vanilla extract.
Okay.
So their cookie press that they use is obviously a commercial
Industrial
cookie press. I couldn't get the cookies as tall as their cookie.
It looks pretty tall.
I worked on it.
I think you did great.
Okay. And it is not as yellow.
Maybe you needed an egg yolk.
Toasted, yeah, maybe
Instead of
1 egg yolk.
Yeah.
Especially a backyard hen egg yolk.
Yes, nice and golden.
Yeah. That's the story behind the Busken cookie. My mouth is watering.
Let's do it.
You give it a taste. Tell me what you think.
Well, I like your frosting better.
It's got almond extract.
And it does taste, I have that flavor, yeah. So let me taste just the cookie. It also has nice texture.
Air pockets, crunchy on the bottom.
Very similar.
Yeah?
I can definitely taste the almond. The Busken is a little drier.
Is it?
Yeah. Pretty close on both texture and flavor, not exact.
The Busken probably doesn't use as much egg.
Were these fun to make? I would
Nice little tea cookie.
yeah, I would definitely eat
Yeah.
100 of those at a time and share them with friends.
Yeah, they were fun to make. The hard part was the cookie press. But I broke my cookie press.
Oh, no.
Right towards the end.
No, they came out.
And then I rolled out the dough.
Okay.
And I just cut little circles
Okay.
with the remaining dough. And that worked just as well. So
Versatile.
you could roll out the dough if you don't have a cookie press and use a small circle cookie cutter.
Just
and
have little
do
discs.
that. And then my icing was a whole heck of a lot of confectioner's sugar, some almond extract, milk, and corn syrup.
So sweet. So I want to hear from the Cincinnati people about how they feel about the frosting on the Busken cookie.
Okay. And I'm going to bring a dozen of these cookies to Jeff and John next time I see them.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what they say.
So we'll get some feedback from them as well.
Very cool.
All right.
Okay.
So science.
Oh, I was ready to say goodbye.
I know.
Let's have some science.
You notice how the frosting is hard?
The Busken frosting.
The Busken frosting is hard, and so is my frosting.
Yeah,
it's hard.
yes.
Yeah. So it's the corn syrup that makes that frosting hard.
Oh, really?
So usually if you want a hard frosting, you want these to stay creamy. And so that's why you put the corn syrup in, and it does a number of things. It inhibits the crystallization of the other sugars.
Okay.
The powdered sugar. Powdered sugar is mostly just sucrose. Corn syrup is glucose and fructose. And that gets in between the sucrose
Yeah,
molecules.
it gets in all the nooks and crannies, right?
And if you've ever made homemade sugar candy
Not that I can
on a
think
string, you've never
Rock
done
candy?
this? Rock candy?
of. Yeah, the kids probably have.
Yeah. So you put the string into a super saturated
And
solution.
then the sugar gloms onto the string and
and
crystals
it gets all
form.
crystallized.
Yeah.
If you put corn syrup in there,
That would defeat the purpose.
You wouldn't get the crystals because it prevents them from bonding into large crystals, and that makes the frosting gritty. If you never want it to become gritty, you put a little corn syrup in there.
I had no idea. Thank you
It
for
makes
this
it
pro tip.
glossy. Okay, because of the lack of large crystals.
Yours was more glossy than theirs.
So it's like a glass-like surface because it has small crystals rather than big crystals. If you're a baker, you really like to add the corn syrup because it slows down the setting time. So you have more time to
work
use
with
your
it.
huge bag of
Frosting.
frosting. It does dry solid and hard, so it gives it stability once it dries. So you can put...
So you can have a cute little shape and it'll keep its shape.
It keeps its shape. You can put a whole bag of them together, and they can
they
bump
won't,
up
like,
against
stick
each
to each
other.
other,
They
yeah.
don't stick to each other. It doesn't break off. It just behaves nicely. So
Very nice.
Corn syrup. great,
Our good friend.
our new friend.
Well, no, you've referred to it that way in the past, something like that.
Our good friend, the corn syrup, yes. But it's our new friend in frosting.
Oh, okay, yes, for sure. I love this tip. Thank you.
Yeah. So more tips to come on Cookie Lab in the new year.
Yeah, see you next week.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
It's Cookie Lab.